People love, and now you guys are old enough to see this. People love nostalgia. You think back to the Celtics when they won. You love the 10-year anniversary. I remember being a kid, and they'd trot these guys back to '69 Mets and this. I'm like, what are these old guys doing there? Now I see it. The older I get, every 5 years, it's a great 25 years, 20 years, 30 years. They bring it. Oh, look how they look. Look, it's nostalgia. People love nostalgia. So now the '96 team of the Yankees, they'll bring them back 2016. Next year's the 1998 team, which is a great team. They'll be back, in '99, and it'll be what they do. People love nostalgia. They've just run out of numbers to retire and Monument Park guys. And there were certain guys.
Where they ran out of room?
No, they just who are they going to do now?
Oh.
I mean, once they wound up putting, there are certain players they put in Monument Park that did not deserve to be in Monument Park, but they could have put guys like Lou Piniella and Willie Randolph in first, and they didn't. They put in these other guys because they were part of the core four, and Andy Pettitte left the team, right? He went to
the
Astros,
yeah.
Did they?
Who?
What? Bernie. They did everything.
Bernie got a monument. Didn't he get a monument plaque?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how
51's easy to retire because no one's going to want it. It's the single digit.
That took
one,
a while though
to
heal. There's no single numbers left.
No, and no Yankees ever worn zero. So that technically is a single digit, but no Yankees ever worn zero.
Speaking of numbers, right? I just realized this. Paul George is going to go to the Lakers. He can't wear 24 because of Kobe, right? And now
do they have both Kobe numbers retired? By the way.
Oh, I don't think they have any retired yet, right?
No. Remember we were number 8.
Yeah,
you're too young.
Yeah,
for
no,
that.
but I don't think they have any one of those retired yet, right?
Well, they were they said when he retired this year that they probably were going to retire both numbers.
So Paul George can't wear 24.
Well, they're not going to give it out till they have a ceremony.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, put fannies in the seats is what they'll do.
So Paul George can't wear 24, right, because of Kobe.
Right.
But then he can't wear 13 because of Wilt Chamberlain. Mm-hmm. And this, right? So then this is how, because the way I figured this out, I was playing 2K, right? And I tried to make it realistic, so I traded Paul George to the Lakers. And then, I started the game, I'm getting ready. Of course, I'm playing against the Warriors, the best team in the game. And he's wearing number 18. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Let me quit this. I need to give him jersey number 13. Then I forgot that 13 is retired.
So it's the same reason why Shaq had to wear, 34?
34.
Yeah.
So, and 24 is retired too, so he might have to. The whole PG-13 thing now might be out of the window. That brand, and then gotta wear a different number.
Listen, we'll get rid of James Young.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
that is kind of funny. There'll be certain guys there are certain guys that they'll have to. You're supposed to, if a superstar comes in, they always buy the number from the guy who's on the team or whatever. But there are certain times where a veteran who's not very good will not give the number up. It's like, dude, you can play the game, take the money, do the right thing, stay with the team. Get off on a bad foot, not give the number away. You're done in a year. It's that superstar team.
Jose Reyes.
That's right, number 7.
When he came back, wasn't Darnell wearing it?
The famous story I always think of when Joe Montana went to play for the Kansas City Chiefs in his swan song years. Joe Montana's number was always 16, and he goes to Kansas City. But Len Dawson, who was a retired NFL great quarterback, wouldn't give up 16. So Montana had to wear 19 with the Chiefs, and everyone's like, "Let him wear it, Len." And Len was like the host of This Is the NFL show on HBO and all that stuff. That was it. That was the beginning and the end. They fired him. They're like, "Hey, you didn't play the game. We don't need you anymore. You're not relevant anymore." So now here. Has anyone? What's the last sporting event apart from Mark and I won't even count that. What's the last pro sporting event you guys have been to?
I went to a Yankee game a week ago.
Was it on a weeknight or?
It was on a Sunday.
Okay.
Who was they playing?
They were playing the Orioles at home.
Oh, okay.
Oh, was that the Aaron Judge big home run day?
Yeah, that was the 14-3.
Yeah, and that was the 495
foot home run.
Very nice. How about you, Cameron?
Even though I'm a Yankee fan, I went to the Mets game.
Ooh, you a good young man.
Was it a good giveaway?
No, there was no giveaway.
Well, you just went to watch the Mets.
No giveaways during the week.
You got blue and orange in your
neck
heart.
to Flushing is so easy. It's whether it be the train, it's boom. So that should be. We're going to work on this young man. We're going to make him a Mets fan. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make him a Mets. He's got to join us.
Oh, your last event was a Mets game too, right?
That's right. With your brother. You were a chaperone.
Well, he said for a real professional team. So it was the Boston Celtics versus the Cavs.
Yeah, it's a playoff
3.
game. Right.
No, game 1. No,
Game one.
Game 1.
And that they lost.
So
I'm ashamed to say mine was, I think now 2 years ago. when the Mets played Dodgers. Dodgers came into town, but that was a game when the Mets had like 16 runs, and like everybody in the lineup hit a home run or something. Yeah, you guys probably wouldn't even remember that game. It was like 2 years ago. It's been a while since I've been.
My last pro game was a Rangers-Dallas Stars game this year.
Oh, my
In
God. Is
Dallas,
that the
right?
7-6 game?
It was.
Oh, my
It
God.
started off with the goalies. Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, if Boston gets pieces and we have a legit shot to win championship, I'm not going to any games. I'm not going to any games because you realize, right? You remember I
Bad
told
luck.
you
Yeah, you're bad luck.
what
The
happened?
jinx.
Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas got hurt.
Yeah, you know you bad luck when you could.
I
Jinx a
will say this
leprechaun.
about Isaiah Thomas. By doing what they did, trading out of that pick and taking who they picked, they're saying Isaiah Thomas is our guy. You know, they're all in on him. They're not saying, no, we're not abandoning him. He's our guy. So, and the last pro game you went to, Mark?
It was the Met game during that weekday game against.
Oh,
Okay.
they was at the same
same
game that
game,
they
right.
didn't know
That's
that they was
right.
at.
That's
yeah,
right. Yeah,
I
the camp
did-
day game, but it wasn't camp.
Bromance.
School day game. But I also went to
Yeah.
a few Cosmos games after that.
I need a ruling there. Cosmos Pro Sports. I guess they get paid, right? But
They
no.
just got back
Yeah.
lucky.
Don't get into it, Chris. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Great day to hang out in Coney Island. If you can, they had the brewery, the steeplechase
Luna
Brewery.
Park.
And now Nathan's. You see what Nathan's released? The grub tub.
No.
It's a soda cup, right? The cap is a tub that you can put your hot dog and your fries in, and the straw
Oh.
goes in the middle.
Well, that reminds me of something. Speaking of going to pro games, when they don't give you the caps on your drinks anymore at the stadiums.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything more annoying than that? I mean, that's
like
just
I don't
ridiculous.
know who opened my drink for me.
Right.
Yeah.
I was at. So I guess you got to bring your own caps with you in your pocket.
Yeah.
But when I was at the Duck game,
I didn't think of that.
when I was at the Duck game, actually I've done it at the Mets games too. I in my real job, I've negotiated $1 million deals. I can negotiate keeping the caps on bottles, so I'm usually about 90% good at
But
successful.
what do you think of this though? This is
The grub tub
Yeah,
doesn't look very healthy. That's like a heart attack waiting to happen.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know if you know George Shea, the guy who runs the 4th of July.
Oh, Pete Flynn died,
Yeah.
by the way, the longtime Mets groundskeeper.
Groundskeeper, yeah.
But I was, I have NFL Mobile on my phone here.
What are you, Canadian Mobile
Well, I work for a Canadian company, and
organization?
I'm looking at an all of a sudden organization. They're a fine organization. All of a sudden, I get NFL breaking news, and it says Andy Reid, and I'm thinking, well, what do you think when I see breaking news? Andy Reid, I'm thinking died, right? He's like the unhealthiest
signed
looking
a
guy.
contract
He signed
extension.
an extension, but I'm just thinking died because the guy's the most unhealthy looking guy. Call, you're on Sports Talk.
The indiscriminate placing of caps have led to many lawsuits as far as people going downstairs, people with inability to look down and stuff like that. When you leave a cap like that on a stairwell and people aren't paying attention or just doing the best they can.
But that's why they're not doing it. The caps are because they want you to drink, not nurse the drink the whole time. They want you buying more.
Yeah, but they also had a slew of lawsuits of people going down flights of stairs because they stepped on this stuff.
Yeah.
And they said, maintenance people should have taken care of it. And again, that's, we live in a litigious society.
Well, but think about this. They're talking about this new thing, exit velo, exit velocity, 110 miles an hour, blah, blah, blah. Yet they still won't put the nets around the stadium to protect the people in the stands. They got the guys in the dugout are protected, but not the people, not the thousandaires in the crowd who have babies with them, and now going to a sporting event is an event. It's not. It's like a mall. It's not a game. So your attention is everywhere but the game. So
I hate to end it on a bad note, but I have absolutely no sympathy of somebody at a ball game looking at their phone, getting hit with a
No, I'm not talking about the phone. I'm just talking about paying for the food. They've made baseball an event, or any sport, but an event. So where you're paying top dollar, and think about the seats. Do the seats face home plate? They really don't, right? They're always facing more the middle of the field.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the Barclays Center.
Right, so you're...
They're facing the concession stand. You don't want to see what's on the ice.
They're facing the exits. Yeah. It's like... Big
left.
Fred Flintstone sliding off the dinosaur.
Well, the coach is out of there. Yeah, Jack.
You guys with the Barclays. Have fun,
All
guys.
right, see you. I was actually at Barclays today, but the real company Barclays. 516-572-7440. So, Adam and Cameron, you've enjoyed your inaugural voyage?
Yep.
You've on the SS Sports Talk? And we take off.
Our ship didn't sink. Steve's did.
Steve's did, yeah. Every Thursday evening, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. 100% commercial free. We do tweet at twitter.com/sportstalk903. And you can hear me live Saturday morning, 9 o'clock on a Saturday with Piano Man, the Billy Joel radio show this Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. 100% commercial free. We've got about 3 minutes left in the show. So we can. What did we learn tonight? We learned that the Knicks have
shirts irritates me.
Yes, we have to.
Wait, my shirts?
Yes, New Jersey Nets.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, Mark got crazy
we have
closet
to,
of shirts.
The Knicks have to learn French. Hopefully, it's not Frederick Weiss.
Jubaseli.
The Nick Killer is what his name is. We hope for Knicks fans' sake that doesn't happen.
So, what's the language that Kristaps Portzingis speaks?
Love. The language of love.
Yeah,
it's
so what do
international
they... Latvian? No,
Latvian.
Yeah, how are they going to communicate to each other?
Well, hopefully, English is, in Europe, people in English speak English far better than... There's a famous saying, what do you call someone who speaks 3 languages? Trilingual. What do you call someone who speaks 2 languages? Bilingual. What do you call someone who speaks 1 language? American.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
They can speak Esperanto. What is that language the UN tried to... Esperanto?
Now, do you speak fluent Hebrew?
Not fluent.
Okay. Now, what language do you speak learn in high school?
Italian.
Really?
Yeah, cool.
Well, last name. Well, your name means, what does it mean? What does your last name mean in Italian?
I'm not sure.
Well, buono means something, right? Good or no?
Oh, buona? Yeah, that means good.
Yeah, so whatever Gora means. We'll make it up. It means good...
Man.
Man!
Yeah, good man.
It's not man. All right, let me start the closing music right about... There we go. All right, so we'll go this way. We'll go reverse clockwise. Cameron, what do you have to say for yourself?
I had a good time tonight. It was good talking about NBA and NHL.
Perfect. There you go. Welcome aboard. Adam.
Great time tonight, even though the Yankees lost.
There's an update. Yankees lost. KJ Brooks.
Gordon Hayward will be a Celtic. Paul George will be a Celtic. 2018 champions, baby.
Tristan Hamilton.
Shout out to the Knicks doing the right thing, getting a great pick, a 1 step forward. At least one of the New York teams is doing something good. 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Mark Costa.
I'm happy with the Nets are doing, and I'm happy Lucky Kosana's back with the Cosmos.
You need to be the owner of the Nets.
Second round picks.
All right, I'm Chris Muldoon. Don't forget, we've got me on Saturday at 9 a.m. with Piano Man. Stay tuned for Riley and FM Punk right here at 90.3 WHBC, Garden City, New